Hello everybody and welcome. It's time for another little non-duality chat. And today we're here with Benoît. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
Good. How are
Nice
you?
to see you. You just had your
Yeah.
first call in English last week.
Yeah.
That's how I found
It's-
you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It was great.
Oh, great. Cool.
That's why I wanted to talk more with you. You know.
Awesome. Your
Um,
picture is flashing for me. Is that just me or your
it's okay.
picture is flashing with white flash?
It's okay on my end. Maybe it's
Oh,
the connection.
maybe it's something on my computer. Strange. Okay.
But you can hear me okay though.
Yeah, perfectly. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see how the recording looks.
Okay.
But so you did them in French before, is that right?
Yeah, I started a few months ago in French. Exactly. Like I think in October.
And actually, even let's back up even more. Like, how did you get into contact with non-duality?
I met Tony in 2010.
Oh, you met him.
Oh yeah. I went to his talks in first time was in Berlin in 2010 and I
Wow.
went quite a few times after that. Yeah.
How did you even find him at that
On
point?
YouTube,
Hmm.
I was watching videos. I typed spirituality in YouTube and I was looking at everything that came out and Tony sort of struck a bell. And at the beginning, I ignored it, like, no, there's nothing in there. But just like, not just for a week or so. And a week later, I came back and I was hooked, apparently.
Apparently.
Yeah. Then I
uh,
thought, oh, I'd love to go and see this. And yeah, I went to Berlin and different places.
I'm envious you went I've never went to anything in person yet. I would love to.
Okay.
I've only seen everybody online, you know.
Okay. Wow.
Would you say it's different to be there in person or?
In a way, yes and no, of course. No, because I mean, it's what's apparently happening, etc. Of course, we're yeah in the room. It's very alive, and it's yeah. What to say? It's apparently different to be in a room with people and talking and laughing than being behind the computer and you
Hmm.
know in your living room. It's of course it's apparently different. Yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm.
But 2010, so that's quite a few. That's like 15 years ago then. Yeah.
Yeah, 15 years now.
And what happened that made you wanna like start talking now or like hold your own talks, you know?
Yeah, it was it's a sort of collapse, you know, a collapse of the search, a collapse of any idea that there is something to talk about, you know. And in the end, nothing really. Talking just started, but there's no sense that it was caused by anything. There's just talking apparently happening, you know, conversations, someone asks questions, answers. But there isn't the sense that it comes really out of something, you know, that it was caused. Yeah.
But that collapse that you mentioned,
Uh-huh.
that quite recent then, or was it
Yeah,
further?
quite recent. Yeah, well, in last year, a year ago. Yeah.
Can you describe it a little bit, or it's hard to?
Yeah, of course. It was in a meeting with Andreas. And in the story here it felt like burning up, like really like flames,
Wow,
like bursting into flames.
that sounds quite dramatic.
Yeah,
Everybody else always says that it's not dramatic, that it's like nothing.
well, in this story, it was always quite dramatic. You know, it was never, Yeah, I hear a lot of people, like Andreas always says, it's a fading out, very cool. A lot of people, I can't tell that story. It was always very dramatic here. So, you know,
Interesting. So I
what
guess
to
it can
do?
be quite different then for different
Hmm,
people. Yes.
apparently, yeah.
Mm.
And it was never quite the same after that, you know. There wasn't a yeah, it was like a collapse, yeah. The collapse of seeking, the collapse of something artificial, you know.
Would you say your life has changed since then, or?
Well, yeah, yes and no. Yes, because there's less going to meetings, for example. It still happens. It's not like, oh, no, I don't go to meetings anymore, but it just seems to slow down. And it wasn't immediate. I was on quite a high diet of, I like to go to a lot of meetings. It was just what was going on. And it's not like after that, oh, I don't need to go to meetings and I stop, you know. No, it's just, it seemed to slow down after that. Maybe because the need was not there, or you know. So that apparently changed. Yeah. Apart from that, not really. It's always hard to say. It's in a way something that came up is same old, you know.
Mhm.
Life apparently happening, but maybe
Mhm.
without this added, I need to search and I need to find an answer. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I have to deal with everything and change things and make them better and yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. I'm responsible. I do what happens.
Mhm.
Mm. It's about me, what happens. All that doesn't exist really. It's not like it's existed before and now it doesn't anymore. It's just doesn't exist.
Mhm.
And the illusion that it ever existed does just collapses, yeah.
Mhm. It
Mm.
still sounds so freeing, to not have that,
Yeah,
even
yeah.
if it's I know everybody says that it's just an illusion. It's very it feels very real when you're in it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mm.
It's only real to itself.
Mhm.
That's the thing. So when it's not there, it's not like there was really something there that's not there. Yeah, it's only real to itself.
Mhm. When you say that you went to a lot of meetings, was there like specific people you were drawn to, or you did a lot of different things?
Basically, Tony and then Andreas.
Mm-hmm.
And also Jim, but I was quite busy with going to Andreas, so the calendar was pretty booked already. But I went to see Jim also, which I enjoyed very much.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I went to see Andreas particularly quite a lot.
How
these
much?
last these last 2 years. I went every month basically. That was sort of the program. One event every month, or two if it was a crazy month, or maybe skip a month. But that was basically the. It felt good like that. It felt like a good plan.
Mm-hmm. I guess it flows kind of natural what you're drawn to, or I
Yeah,
mean,
it felt natural, absolutely, and it felt good. Yeah.
are you still in contact with him now? Or?
Oh yeah, yeah, sure, absolutely. Yeah, I'd
Mm-hmm.
love to go to an event. I often look at events. Maybe I could go to this one or that one. It's a lot of joy and lovely people and lovely meetings and
Mm-hmm. Oh,
absolutely.
do you think do you want to hold your own in-person events as well?
Yeah, well, I have already.
Mm.
There's been three events. So the first one was here in Antibes, and it was in French and English. So it was a bit. I had to translate, but it was fun also. And then there was one it's in Vaucluse in the south of France in Provence, very beautiful area. And it's a woman who who invited me, which is great, and we had a talk in her at her place, and that will happen again in July, but that's in French, just in French. And more recently, there was a weekend in Paris, which was very nice.
Okay, so you're quite busy then also, or like a lot.
A little, yeah. There's stuff going on.
Your English is very good. Do you have some connection or?
I grew up in England, in Reading near London.
Yeah, you have a very British accent somehow.
Uh-huh. It was a two language childhood.
Mm, I see. Oh, but it serves you now though. I mean, you can reach more people, I guess.
Yeah, and it was great to be able to go and see Tony and Andreas with the English language to be able to understand was great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and why not talk in English now? Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
Where are you from?
I'm from Sweden,
Sweden. Okay.
but I live on Cyprus.
Oh,
So
really?
Mhm.
Wow. You speak Greek or?
I study Greek, but
Oh.
it's a hard language. It's complicated.
Ah, really?
Yeah, they have also, the different alphabet, and yeah, it's very different.
Uh-huh. Yeah, Andreas gives talks in Crete
Oh
in
yeah, yeah, yeah. I heard
every
someone.
year in September. It's very beautiful, and
Mm.
I went a few times. It's very beautiful.
Oh, maybe I should go there then. Hmm. We'll see.
I would definitely, yeah, recommend that.
Mhm.
Really lovely.
Oh yeah. I'm yeah, I'm sure.
Mm,
I think maybe that's enough for now, but it was a pleasure
okay.
meeting you and talking to you.
Oh yeah, likewise.
And the
Lovely.
best of luck
Thanks.
with everything, with all your talks and meetings and everything.
Sorry.
And the best of luck with
Thank you.
all of them, the meetings and the talks and everything.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Yeah,
And
you
everything
too.
else.
And
Just life. Good luck with life.
so cool. Maybe we meet in one a meeting
Oh, that would
somewhere.
be great. Yeah, that would be
Who
amazing.
knows?
Hmm.
Great. Yeah.
I hope so.
Awesome.
Okay. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.